welcome back to the Tap Music. We're here catching up with Jennifer Frazier and Danny Taylor, who together make up the band ZAZA. So thanks so much for sitting down with us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Now, just to jog your memory, ZAZA released their EP back in 2009 called Cameo. And with their looping sounds and this ethereal kind of build-ups, the duo generated a lot of buzz back then. And just last month they released a new album called Sacred Geometry. So congratulations, guys, on that release.
Thank you.
You guys have been described as pioneers of this electronic pop, shoegazing kind of genre.
Really?
What would you guys describe your own sound as?
I would say, like I was saying earlier, pop noir.
What do you think makes ZAZA so unique? What is so distinct about your sound?
Well, first of all, there's a binary aspect to our approach anyways, because we're two individuals writing songs together and apart, and we both encapsulate certain qualities that are filtered through our music. And so, I mean, we are kind of equal parts landscape, equal parts dance floor. We're both so interested in backbeats, drum beats, big hip-hop sounds, but then we both have a background in kind of gazy, sexy, swampy music. So I think that when we write music alone, it's very, very different. If you hear the first incarnations of our music, if we're not writing together, it sounds much different than if he gets his hands on my stuff or I get my hands on his stuff. So I think it is definitely just the synergy between us both.
I'm just wondering though, I mean, what's the live experience like? Because you do a lot of looping. I mean, I'm picturing kind of like, I don't even know, like an Andrew Bird kind of, you just build your scape before you start?
Well, we definitely started out like that, and now we're in a process where we're using more triggers and backing tracks. We also have another fellow who does, helps us on stage with the electronics and some live drums. So we do mostly those kind of things. You know, when you're a two-piece and live a three-piece, and you're trying to build a sonic quality that is big and lasting, you have to rely on electronics a lot, actually.
Yeah, but I mean, so
we
much.
have a love-hate relationship with.
Yeah, but I mean, so much music, unless you're playing something that, is intentionally more acoustic.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
that is where it's all going.
there's nothing wrong with
right now.
electricity. It's kind of the foundation of.
Unless it goes out in your apartment.
Which it did for you today. All right, yeah.
Yes,
we
it's true.
didn't do anything.
And you still made it here.
Yeah, so I
By
mean,
horseback, but
we still
horses, right?
we still do a lot of looping, but I wouldn't necessarily call it loop based.
Unlike Cameo, Sacred Geometry, like you said, was self-released. So you want to talk about what the decision to
Well,
do that
technically,
was?
Cameo was self-released.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought it was under Canine.
It was, but at first
it is.
It is. Yes. At first, actually, we had recorded it ourselves, produced it ourselves, same type of thing with Sacred Geometry. And we put it up online for free, just 4 songs. And then Canine, Leo, and Kay from Canine Records were gracious enough to want to put it out into a physical form.
Now, let's just say I only have $1 in my pocket, and I want to get something off of Sacred Geometry. What, for both of you, is your $1 recommendation?
I'm kind of gonna get your banging for your buck, so I would say not enough. It's a long song, it's epic. You could have tea to it, or you could
It's
have
2
sex
extra
to
minutes.
it.
It's 6 minutes compared to get ripped off if you buy a 4-minute song.
Wow. Sorry, can you go back? You can have tea to it, or you can have sex to it. That's like two really like different choices.
You both.
I really try to, write songs that you could have tea with and sex to.
I would say one of my favorite tracks on it is probably Who's There. So I think that's kind of a direction. I think we really struggled with that song, recording it, and it went through so many changes. And at the end of it, it was kind of this master trope of like one day we just made a few changes and suddenly it was exactly what we wanted.
Now, I hate asking those like, what does the band name mean kind of questions, but if ZAZA was a verb, let's put it that way, what would it mean to ZAZA?
Something with your hands. Something dubious with your hands.
Like what you're doing right now behind your hat? Like something dubious with your hands?
Probably something in dark.
Something in the dark.
Something like that.
Something nocturnal. yeah, our next recording project, and we've got already started working on that. So looking forward
And
to
we're playing next Friday, July
playing
29th.
next Friday, July 29th.
Where are you going to be playing?
St. Vitus.
You can check out their music if you go to their site, zazasound.com. If you haven't already gotten it, you can download their album. It's available right now, Sacred Geometry. It's worth the $10. Don't do a dollar download. Just get the whole thing. It's awesome. It's a really great listen. And of course, you can always find them also at thetapmusic.com. So thank you again, both of you, for joining us. For The Tap Music, I'm Shamita Basu.